Guess we're all alone again.
I'm here.
Who is that?
Really?
Becky?
Yes. And answer John's question, it's a property owner.
Guess we're all alone again. Are
Yeah,
they coming in person?
Did you hear me?
Somebody's there, I believe.
Wait, say it. No, will you say it again, Becky, please?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The individual that y'all were talking about earlier, it's a property owner that's here.
Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, just it's not an agent. He owns all of that.
Okay.
But nobody's in here yet, just me.
Well, we've missed seeing you. You've been hiding out lately.
Oh no, I've been gone a lot, unfortunately.
Well, I was hoping it wasn't due to being ill.
No, my well, you know, Chance's girlfriend's been having seizures, so she had another one, and she can't be left alone with the baby. So when Chance is at work, I have to go home.
Oh my God, do they know what's causing it?
No, she has a neurologist appointment. She used to have it when she was younger, so they think maybe the hormones from having a baby might have triggered them again.
Like, are they like petite absence?
Oh no, they're big. They're like the grand mal or whatever they're called.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So sometimes, so whenever if she has one, I have to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But it's okay. And I got to have them with me all weekend, so that was great.
And hopefully it's something they'll be able to, you know, maybe like you said, the hormones, that would be good if it would just kind of go away.
Yeah, or maybe they'll just put on a medicine, you know, that'll help it. So
That isn't too terribly strong.
yeah, that knocks her out. Well, she's on one right now that makes her completely like sleepy. She just can't stay awake.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Do her parents live here in Texas?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
But you know.
Yes.
I won't speak.
Understand. Understand. So awesome. So we're glad you're there today.
Thanks. And I'm just gonna let y'all know that this is running a little slow. So today. Just
We're gonna do each one of those pieces of property, I guess.
yes, it's all individually owned by him. Yes, all of this.
Wow.
This is what the protests are on. I think to like here, I believe it's all of this.
So once we get one value, it should help us get some of them at least.
Oh,
They have different values, but they don't vary by much.
Right.
They must be little different sizes, it looks like.
a little bit more like available land, it looks like, where the water cuts into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or New Orleans. Oh, Louisiana.
Maybe they're settling them out there.
They
That
might
would be nice.
That would be good.
I think this starts on page, well, what? Page 2.
I don't know that I'm asking.
Are you not here? Wait, go ahead, bring him in. Yeah, give me the stuff.
The pages are a little screwed
Okay,
up.
Oh, look. Wait, Kathy, there we go. Okay. Look.
Is everybody on from the board?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're remote?
Yeah, they're all remote.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
I got you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
On the health questionnaire, he did say that he went to San Antonio, just to let y'all know. All said to let y'all know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You did get the big map.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Let me get.
Well, if you've all looked at your pages, the 8:30 hearings start on page 2.
Yeah. I gave up and I just decided I'll wait until they tell me what number.
Which one first, man?
First one, we're gonna go in order, would be 965. See, you can see everything. And I'll also.
I have 10 o'clock docket. Where's the 8:30?
165,
Why is it not in order?
I don't know. You should 965?
Yeah, there's no
64761.
There's no 965. Oh, case 965.
Yeah, the case number. Let me see.
Oh, here we go.
Do you want one of these, Jackie?
I don't know, much all in order.
Sorry, the 952 is gonna be the first one. Yeah.
Huh, which one is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be right back.
How are you today?
Do what?
How are you?
I'm good, how are you? Not too bad.
How are you?
Thank you.
Okay, we're ready, guys, when you are.
Okay. Mr. Manjanaris, is that how you pronounce it?
Manjaris.
Manjaris. Okay, Mr. Manjaris, we have some administrivia to take care of before we get to the heart of the matter. We're opening a hearing, series of properties owned by Michael Manjaris, and we'll list them here in just a minute with the affidavit. This hearing is being recorded with the appraisal review board that will be hearing your protest today. We're all in by Zoom. I'm Charles Powers, Ramona LeBlanc, Cindy Duck, Kathy Hoffman, and Robert Dayton. We do not work for the appraisal district. We are appointed to perform an independent review of your protest. At the end of the hearing, you may complete a survey regarding your experience. The survey may be completed using the survey form, and emailed to ptad.communications@cpa.texas.gov or online at surveymonkey.com/r/surveyarb. Survey is voluntary, but we do appreciate if you take it. You also have the right to appeal our decision. Appeal information will be provided to you with our determination. In accordance with Tax Code Section 4145H, all written material that has not been provided must be provided at this time. Mr. Manjares, do we have all of your evidence in the system?
Believe so.
Okay, thank you.
Um,
ARB members are I'm sorry?
I'm kind of confused as to what exactly, where we stand. First of all,
Wait a minute,
I was objecting to or protesting the increase in taxes, but subsequently, I have removed all these lots from a subdivision and put them into one solid lot to turn it into ag.
okay. Right now, however, we have a series of account numbers. I didn't count them up. I don't know how many. And a protest
Yes.
for each one.
Yes, and I requested all them to be turned into ag. It was a fluid situation, and back in I think in June, Brundrett transferred these into one lot. It was approved by the county commissioners not to be a subdivision anymore. So
Okay,
it's kind of a moot point to talk about each one of these as an individual lot, because now they're categorized as one big plot.
But January 1st.
on January 1st, they were lots, right?
Correct.
Okay, right now, where I am is halfway to opening a hearing on this subject.
Yes, sir.
Now, when I get the hearing open, you can choose to go first and you can make your case,
I understand.
okay? So if you would allow me to just finish this tedious step.
Okay, sorry about that.
The ARB members who are considering the protest have not communicated with anyone about the protest and are signing an affidavit to that effect. I, Charles Powers, do solemnly swear that I have not communicated with another person in violation of Tax Code 4166F. This applies to a series of case numbers 952, 956, 958, 960, 961, 962, 964, 965, 937, 947, 948, 949, 950, 966, and 967, which corresponds to account numbers 64761, 768, 767, 766, 765, 764, 763, 762, 770, 771, 772, 773, 774, 775. I am signing to that effect, and I am physically located in Texas.
Okay, and I, Cindy Duck, do solemnly swear that I've not communicated with another person in violation of Tax Code Section 41.66F, and I am signing to that effect. This is on account number 64761, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, which corresponds with case numbers 2020, 952, 965, 964, 262, 961, 960, 958, 956, 937, 947, 948, 949, 950, 967, 966. I am signing to that effect, and I am physically located in the state of Texas.
I'll go next. I, Robert Dayton, do solemnly swear that I have not communicated with another person in violation of Tax Code Section 41.66F. And this pertains to case numbers 2020952, 956, 958, 960, 961, 962, 964, 965, 937, 947, 948, 949, 950, 966, 967, with corresponding account numbers 64761, 64768, 64767, 64766, 64765, 64764, 64763, 64762, 64769, 64770, 64771, 64772, 64773, 64775, and 64774. I'm signing to that effect, and I'm physically located in the state of Texas.
Okay, I'll go next. I, Kathy Hoffman, do solemnly swear that I have not communicated with another person in violation of tax code section 41.66F relating to case number 2020-952, 965, 964, 962, 961, 960, 958, 956, 937, 947, 948, 949, 950, 967, 966, and relating case numbers or account numbers, 64761, 64768, 64767, 64766, 64765, 64764, 64763, 64762, 64769, 64770, 64771, 64772, 64773, 64775, 64774. I'm signing to that effect, and I'm located in Texas.
I, Ramona LeBlanc, do solemnly swear that I have not communicated with another person in violation of tax code section 41.66F in regards to case number 952, 956, 958, 960, 961, 962, 964, 965, 937, 947, 948, 949, 950, 966, 967. Accounts numbers 64761, 768, 767, 766, 765, 764, 763, 762, 769, 770, 771, 772, 773, 775, and 774. I am signing to that effect, and I'm physically located in Texas.
I, Elizabeth Piccarazzi, will be notarizing the board member signatures via Zoom. I also am located in Texas.
All testimony from all witnesses must be given under oath.
I, Ray Presley, do solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony I shall present to the Appraisal Review Board for the Aransas County Appraisal District is true and correct. And this will be my affidavit with signature and notarized for all of the accounts and case numbers stated on this page.
Mr. Mangiare?
I do solemnly swear to affirm that the testimony I shall present to the Appraisal Review Board for the Aransas County Appraisal District is true and correct.
Do you, Mr. Mangiares, have a Texas appraiser license?
No, sir.
Okay, I assume that you would like to speak first. The procedure times are on a piece of paper that's, I think, still glued to your tabletop. And that's the procedure we'll be following. And you get to choose whether you go first or the district goes first.
The district can go first.
Okay. In that case, we're going to start with the first case on the 830 docket that I show is 2020952.
Okey-doke,
Wait,
952.
In the hearing on case number 2020-952, account 64761.
61.
6-1.
All right,
Hold on, sorry.
Bottom of page 2.
okay.
she needs to move that blue highlight.
So Jackie, you ready? You're ready enough, right?
I'm ready enough. yeah.
Okay. This property is located on Eggery Island. I guess I should look at the protest form. Hold on a second here, guys. Let me just make sure.
I don't have that. Oh, that one.
The protest form is Q1 and Q2, the incorrect appraised market value and value is unequal. But also there is a marking on change in use of land appraised as ag use, open space, or timberland. So there's three items there under protest. And I'm gonna quickly move through the equity and sale market value just to expedite this quickly. The median value given is for a sales comparison approach is 22,930. And for equity, the median value is 4210. All of these comps come off Eggery Island. More than likely, all of these comps are owned by Mr. Mangeris. Maybe not. I don't see the first one here, but anyways, they're Eggery Island. And that's it. Now I'm gonna,
That's it?
that's it.
I don't have,
So, Mr. Mangeris,
yes.
okay, you have 2 minutes to cross-examine and then 5 minutes for you to present. And I've got a timer. So when you reach your limit, you're going to hear me saying, okay, you know, your time is gone now. Okay.
Yeah, let me say something real quick. Michael, I did not use hardly any of my time. If you still need some time to get, I know you're looking through paperwork there.
Yeah.
It's
I don't have, that's the small lot.
It is a small lot. That's
Yeah,
correct.
and I don't have that, and this was never moved, but I don't have that in my paperwork.
Okay.
And the 6-1,
Does he own it?
yes.
Yes, he does own it. It's kind of mostly water. It's about a $4,000 lot. And he's just saying he doesn't have it.
64761.
Yes, sir.
Could you give me the last year's appraisal as opposed to this year's?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Jackie?
So Ray, are you offering him that value of 4,000?
Cindy, I'm not offering anything. Just hang tight.
Okay.
We're just going to answer a question real quick here. I may have it right here, Jackie. Michael, last year that value was 1830.
18,000?
No.
1,000.
1,830. And then that value was from probably a hearing. That was probably a distribute value
Yeah.
from a decision made, maybe even an 18, because
Yeah.
sometimes they stay in for 2 years. So then we probably just took that value out and now it's at 42,
Okay.
4,200.
Are we ready?
Yeah, whatever you want to say.
Okay, thanks. On that piece of land, it's unusable. It's approximately 5 feet of land from the line of delineation set by the Corps of Engineers. And the adjacent property towards the road, I don't own. So it's kind of a thumb a finger that sticks out. And since it's unusable, there's no, I don't see any reason why it would almost double in price. I was under the impression if anything does increase, the maximum increase is 15% annually. This is more than 15%. This is about 40%. So, since it's not used and can't be used, I don't understand why there's a price increase. It's basically owned by the Corps of Engineers and the GLO, the state of Texas. And I'm paying taxes on it.
Got it.
Do you have anything else, sir?
Anything else you want to say?
Oh, no, that's it. Yeah, I'm just objecting to the increase and limited use of land. The percentage of the increase.
Okay. Okay, so now the district gets 2 minutes to cross-examine and 2 minutes for rebuttal.
Can you explain to the board the statement about that it's basically owned by the GLO and the Corps of Engineers? Just what do you mean by that?
When I purchased this property and decided to put it into subdividing it into a subdivision rather, I had the Corps of Engineers come out to draw up a line of delineation from wetlands to usable land. And they have marked along that shoreline where most of that land, I would say 90% of that land, is wetlands and cannot be used without petitioning the Corps for a special permit, which I would never do. So, you know, maybe 5 feet by, I'm guessing 50 feet is what I'm paying taxes on. And the rest that goes out into the water, the Corps of Engineers has described that as wetlands. I don't know if it's protected. It is protected, I suppose.
Okay. Just to let the review board know, the district doesn't have anything else to say about this particular piece of land. And the whether or not this is an $1,800 piece of land or a $4,000 piece of land is anybody's guess, or a $10 piece of land. I really believe it's anybody's guess. So I don't want to bog down on this one.
All righty.
Okay.
So-
Ray, I have one question for you on this account. Do you have any kind of percentage use of land like you put on some pieces of property, or is it 100%?
So the way this piece of land is set up, and that's a very good question, is 0.3, let me do some math here, 43,560 times 0.1380. So it looks to me, the way this account is set up right now, let me do that again and make sure I didn't type anything goofy. 0.380 times 43,560. So it looks to me the way we have this set up is that it's about a 13,000 square foot piece of land, 1350, and we have 6,000 of it dedicated to wetlands, which doesn't sound like enough because of what the owner is saying. And I'm not disputing what the owner is saying. He's probably right on, right? And then we have another land segment that's 7,448 square feet. But what we've done is we've taken 10% of that number and given it a value. So, and you know, I don't know why it was done that way. I guess the other way it could have been done is, you know, 13,000 square feet could have been put into wetland, and then, you know, another square footage at 100% could have been given as actual dirt. So it's 6,000 square feet of wetland, and then 7,448 square feet of usable land, but only 10% of that is good.
Okay.
I know, that's just, so what, could I?
So you're saying 70 feet is good, 70?
I think that's 700 feet,
700 square feet.
700 square feet. It's 744.
10%.
Yeah, is about what that is.
That's about right. I
Something
said 500.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty
Five,
close.
yeah.
We're pretty close.
Wow.
So are you saying that the 4210 is correct?
Well, I mean, I don't know, Charlie. I'm saying that that's what the number spits out. And I don't have an issue with it being 4,000 square feet or $4,200. But the homeowner does, and that's his right. And I don't want to use our sales and equity grid to try to arrive at a value on a piece of land that obviously is not comparable to anything.
No,
What it is-
Yeah,
I just want to make sure that the square footage is right.
It's
Can
pretty
we-
close. It's pretty close.
Can we
I
blow up?
have a,
Can we blow up the picture, please, a little bit, because maybe that'll help us. I mean, I understand what you said clearly.
Yeah, it's
But
okay with me if we make, you guys can make a ruling.
I mean,
don't
to
have-
me, eroding shoreline, and it's to a wetland, which is like, that's untouchable. So I don't know. I'm thinking it might even need to be a little lower, but
I think it's unusable land.
Right.
unusable.
right.
I don't see a
And just
value.
with wetland, it's not even that it's just unusable land. It is wetland, and once it's that, you lose control. It's not
Right.
your.
All right.
Not-
I don't even think.
So what do you
it's
want to do?
worth-
Roll it back to last year's?
I don't even think it's worth last year's amount.
I don't either. I'm thinking half of last year's amount.
That would be fine with me. I
We
mean,
need to
what,
be
what in the world is
careful.
he gonna do with this piece of property? Unless
Cindy?
the-
Yes, dear.
Where are we?
Well,
to-
Ray said he has no more, so I need to offer Mr. Mangeris his 1 minute closing, and then we can finish up with ours. So, Mr. Mangeris, you have 1 minute for your closing.
thank you so much. I would agree with it's even worse, less than that. If I may, can you guys see me?
They can't see
Okay.
you, man.
But you know what, you point and I'll follow.
But she can point with the
Okay.
mouse.
It's usable land is from this point to here, possibly.
Okay.
If you notice, this is a bulkhead. So actually, none of this is usable because this guy had to put in the bulkhead at the line of delineation. So this is below the line of delineation, so I can't even put a bulkhead there.
Yeah, like at this point, really what you own,
Is the state.
yeah, and you're kind of controlling the guy to the north of you, in a sense.
Just one.
Or,
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
okay,
You,
yeah.
if somebody there, they really can't have access that way without your permission. So there's some
Okay.
rights involved.
Right, and then
Okay.
that's what I have is right. Also, and we're trying to eliminate this one with duck hunting. We're turning it into a nature preserve.
Uh-huh.
But this can never be built on because it's less than half an acre.
Okay.
Follow me?
All right. So, okay. So now his 1 minute is up, and truly, I think we need to leave some sort of value to it so he retains, kind of ownership or whatever. But somebody
$100.
throw a number, and I'll throw out.
$100.
We need to be careful here that we have a series of properties that we're going to look at, that we're not setting a precedent for the value of land for the rest of the properties. That's
Well,
just,
this is just one little,
This
Okay.
is
This
the
is
only
the
one
map.
that's cut up like that, Robert. And
okay.
this
Yeah.
one, we seem to do this one every year or every other year.
Yeah.
So,
For years.
okay, I'm thinking like Charlie, did you say 100?
Yeah,
All right, so on account 64761, based upon what the district has told us and based upon what the property owner has told us, taking into consideration incorrect appraised market value, consideration that the appraisal ratio might exceed the median level of appraisal, and any other item which may affect the total valuation on this property, including a change in use of land appraised as ag use. On account 64761, I make a motion that we lower the total value for 2020 to $100.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we got a placeholder.
All
That
right.
case is closed. The next case on the 8:30 docket is page 3, 2020956. Account number 64768. Mr. Manjares, who goes first?
You guys could go.
Do you want me to just always go first? That way you can
Yeah.
just get yourself.
Okay.
Mine's pretty quick.
Y'all are ahead of me, yeah.
Yeah, right. So 64768, this is also located on Egery Island Road. And this is, let's see here. There was a 29 market value of 23,870. We sent a notice value out of 50,830 or 630. I need glasses. 50,630. Okay, and then so what that means is we removed the ARB value in the note here, it says 2019 value set by ARB.
What is ARB?
It's what we're doing now, appraisal review board.
Oh, okay.
2019 value set by ARB. 2020 property continues at a 50% developer discount. Okay, Jackie, open the 2019 value set by ARB. Open the 2019 protest. Huh? Is there a 2018 protest? Okay, that should say 2018 value set by ARB.
Oh, okay.
That's saying the wrong year. You guys made a decision in 18, and you can see it on there. One of the members was Phoebe.
And
And Joe. Yeah. And so
they were here last year. Okay.
right. So this decision, this value that you can go back to the thing now, Jackie. We definitely removed that decision from 18. The property didn't go to 100% because this property is under a real property inventory, sometimes known as developer's discount. It has rules and regulations that kind of guide a developer and what they're doing with levels of intensity and whether or not they're having to build roads, and there's all kinds of stuff that goes, and it has to be for sale. It can't be lived in, it can't be rented, can't be leased. There's all kinds of stuff. These properties have a for sale sign, or at least had a for sale sign on them. So there's some belief that there's a developer discount in place. And you can go ahead and look at the grids, because sales and equity are under, I think you're in, go ahead. Oh, this is our, okay.
That was it.
Okay, that was the for sale sign, and then this is the grid. There's a sales grid. It comes out at 55,000. It's comping Egery Island. Go next. Just keep on going. I just want to go through these grids pretty quick. Equity grid comes out to 50,000, also comping Egery Island. Some of the comps are going to be probably owned by the developer, by Michael. He owns a lot of land right there on the street. So that's all the district has to say.
Hey, Ray, may I ask you one question?
Sure.
Okay, I just now went and looked at the property card from y'all.
Okay.
on there, I don't see it, it doesn't, I don't see where it says,
Developer
Um,
discount.
right,
Mass
So look at-
adjustment.
Look at mass adjustment. It says 0.5 under
Wait,
mass
hold on.
adjustment.
yes,
So look at the land table. When you go to the right across the land table, you'll see gross value. You'll see adjusted at 100%, mass adjustment at 50%. That mass adjustment on the property card, you're going to show them, Jackie, is the developer discount being applied. Developer discounts are applied at different levels of intensity. It's just different for other people. It's just different. You know, some people are dredging a canal and building a road and or having to do bulkheads. It's just different for everybody. So there's a different level of intensity applied.
oh, I've got a different. Huh, okay, I just have a different property card on mine.
Well, make sure you're in the right account.
No, I am, I just now checked. So I don't know, okay. All right, cool, thank you, thank you very much.
And we'll make sure we're in the right account.
Well,
Yeah.
no, here's what's bizarre. While I'm talking to you,
It flickered.
it just now came up.
It's just because you're pulling it out of the cloud.
Got it.
Just life.
No, and now it's different. So I guess it was an old one from another account or so now it has filled in. So thank you. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Okay. The district doesn't have anything else to say though.
Okay. All right. So Mr. Man, nothing till the end.
Well, no, I mean, just let Michael go.
Okay. All right. So Mr. Mangeris, you've got 2 minutes to cross-examine, and then you've got 5 minutes to present.
Okay, the market value is 23,870. I maintain that, you know, if as a result of January 1st, this should remain the same because nothing has sold, nothing's changed, and actually, this is going to hold true on the remainder of my property as of I think May 11th. I proceeded to work with Griffith and Brundrett to eliminate this as a subdivision, and it went to the county commissioners and it was approved. You guys have all that information. So at this point, from say for instance June 1st, this is not a subdivision anymore. But going back to January 1st, it is a subdivision, and the $23,870 under the developer's discount. And I talked to Mike Soto about this back in January and February and such, and he kind of filled me in on the procedures in which I followed. And then Griffith and Brundrett did the rest and did the county commissioners and all the presentation. So I would like to see this stay the same at 23,870, because otherwise from June 1st, I'd be paying for air because it's not a lot anymore. Does that make sense?
No, it's not a lot, but it's still dirt. It's still land.
Yes, but there's a different equity involved. There's
Right.
a different comp involved. It's based on agricultural comps. And
Right.
now the whole deal was I could not put this back into ag with my property because it was not contiguous. And I bought lot 16 and lot 17 to make this contiguous. And that happened, that was a process that took from February to June. And when I completed that purchase, I went to Griffith and Brundrett. So now it is one
Hello?
plot. I don't know.
It's a plat, like you
Plat.
now own it all and you have.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it all back in the
Let
act.
me unmute my microphone.
Somebody needs to January 1st, that's what we're,
Correct. I understand.
okay, thank you.
Also, I mean, to argue that point, it's my understanding that nothing should, increase over 15% annually. And this is almost, a 90% increase, 95% increase. So nothing's really changed. And I don't know why there's an increase.
Can you pull a map up, whoever's controlling that? And so I'm not seeing the whole. Thank you.
May I ask one more question, please?
Yes.
So, and probably this is to the district. So, and I'm sorry, Ray, I'm sure you've already told me, but why did this go up to the 50,000,
Let me answer that in my rebuttal.
okay,
I will answer that.
okay, thank you.
You bet, no problem. You still got some time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mr.
you still got some-
Manjarish, you still have 3 minutes.
Okay, also, if you guys could see, it's a faint line, but you guys could see exactly where the numbers are, 6, 4, 7, 6, 8. There's a line. That's the vegetation line. That's the line of delineation. So usable land is from that number to the road. The rest is unusable land and owned by the Corps of Engineers. Can you see that faint line?
Yes.
Yes, we can see
Okay.
that. Looks like about 50% of the property.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
So
was it always that way, or did that just happen recently?
it's always been that way.
Okay.
I remember. So can we look at the square footage on this, I guess?
The square footage is.
Let's,
No, wait until your rebuttal. Okay.
yeah, let's see if Mr. Manjarish just wants to, he's making points here. He'll
Yeah, I
use
think-
his time.
I think on that particular piece of land, it's 21,780 square feet. So give or take, it's 10,800 square feet of usable land. Each lot had to be a half acre for code regarding septic systems and water.
Right.
And then, so even though there's 10,000 square feet of usable land, within the code, it's appropriate, or it adheres to the code that it's a half acre.
So
Which
it's
is
not
how
a
many square
it's
feet?
not a half acre. Is that right?
Yeah, that's a half acre. Yes,
It is a
sir.
half acre.
Yeah, all
Mr.
these,
Manjarish,
all these are half acre.
that number?
Anything else you'd like to tell us?
Well, I'd like it to be maintained at 23,870 until I could resolve the agricultural issue.
All right.
It's over to the Nature Conservancy.
All right, where are we at?
That was not me.
Okay, so now we're at, the district gets 2 minutes to cross-examine and 2 minutes for rebuttal.
I do actually have a cross-examination question, and it is, when you set this thing up as a neighborhood, were you able to satisfy the septic and water requirements if someone wanted to come and buy one of these?
Yes.
You could.
The code is it has to be 50% for I think it's called an osmotic. It can't be a drain field. You have to have.
You're too
1
close
acre.
to the water,
You
yeah.
have to have 1 acre
Uh-huh.
for a drain field and ½ acre for a pressurized system.
And there's, all these people have a well, or do these people have?
This is, I piped in Rincon water. So
Okay.
that's all Rincon water.
So when you put it up for sale,
Mhm.
did you just end up not having interest or anything? Did people,
Nobody really. Oh my God.
so you just, you were able to sell it if you could, and it just really didn't,
Nobody wants it out there.
it just didn't turn. And then, so you own a larger piece of land kind of to the, what is that, the west?
Yeah, and that would be 10 acres.
So, and then that's currently an ag.
Yes, sir.
And then now you've bought the 2 pieces of property that are right there
Yes, sir.
that were not yours, and now you're able to make all that continuous or contiguous.
Yes, sir.
And then you could replat it,
Right.
and there's obviously a fence line right there. No, down one more line.
Yeah,
There's a
that's-
fence right there.
Yeah.
So eventually, what you're gonna do is fence in
All
the
of it.
rest, and it's gonna,
Yeah.
and then there's like a 3-year, there's some rules to,
Yeah,
to
well,
add.
that's a unilateral decision.
yeah,
You can make exceptions. You can say, okay, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, all
right.
depends. But it was once in ag.
I understand.
Let me give you my kids were 8 and 10. I put this into a subdivision thinking it would pay for college. My kids are 30 and 32.
Right, right.
It didn't happen.
Okay, and then, okay, so let me answer some other questions. So the value change has to do with, this was a 2018 ARB decision.
Correct.
And as much as you guys would like to think y'all are the gospel truth, after 2 years, we pull y'all's decisions. So we pull those decisions, and now it's calculating at cost. Cindy, that was your question.
Yes.
Okay, so the 2018 decision's made. 2 years ago, we pull the thing out, right? And now it's calculating at cost, which makes it jump from 23,000 to 50,000. The 15% can't go up more than 15% in a year is not a thing. There is a 10% cap on homesteads, but okay, and the land, that line that he's talking about is a line that I don't disagree with that line. It's pretty. You can put that picture back up, Jack. That line right there, it's called many things, like there's some technical terms that the Corps use for it. Typically, we talk about that line as the high tide line. If you've been around the area for a while, that's, if the tide gets crazy high, it's going to at least go that high and potentially further. So I'm not sure, but it may get close to the road at times. But we have it at 50% because of that developer's discount.
Right.
So we're already calculating the thing. We have it at 18,000 good. We're thinking it might be closer to 10,000 good. We're calculating it at 9,000 good. So we are doing that.
No, you can't.
Go ahead.
You can't double count like that. I mean, the card shows 18,000 as usable land. If it's really 10,000, then the other 8,000 needs to go at the $1 a mile or something.
No, and so Charlie, that's exactly where I was going. So if that's the case, then the only thing kind of weird about all this is that what we're talking about isn't even the case anymore. It's been replatted. So we're making this decision from the first and that's okay. It's what we
Have no choice.
We don't have any choice. Yeah, right. We don't have any choice. We've got to do it this way. And so we can do it however y'all want. But
Well, if you recalculate the 18,000 square feet of usable land to 10,000,
yes,
it reduces the total by 22,620.
okay, all right. What
And
if-
that is what the situation is. I mean, I think
Hold-
these cards.
Hold on,
should be-
Cindy, hold on.
Okay.
Charlie, is that greater than the decision that you guys made in 18?
Hold on a minute and I'll tell you.
I think it is by a few $1,000.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes to 2810.
And what was the previous number? I'm sorry.
23870.
Okay, so here's what I would say to you guys is, it seems like we're making a decision on this account that might be influential on everything else we talk about today, right?
Yes.
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 We feel that way, right? So
Yeah.
let's just do everything we can to just get this sucker the way that you guys are happy with. And I'm agreeing with y'all's logic on this. Like, I follow you. I don't think it's incorrect. I am annoyed that we have a change of use going on, but that's okay. I get to be annoyed, you know? Yeah, you guys figure that part out, how y'all want to
So-
handle
Is it our time yet?
it. No, you got, now, I'm kind of done though. So y'all can go through the procedure.
Are you done, Ray?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, Mr. Mangeris, you have 2 minutes.
Okay, since next year, this is replatted, I feel that I'm, I don't want to say the word penalized, but overcharged on something that I cannot, I'm betwixt and between, if you know what I mean. I'm in purgatory. It's a fluid situation. It's getting replatted. It will never sell as a lot. So I'm comfortable with paying the 23,870 and then applying. I mean, I've already applied for ag exemption. The backstory is I approached the Nature Conservancy. They told me to go to the Gulf Coast Conservation Society. This was all during the time when they were putting new culverts in. And because it's just diminishing wetlands. And now that my kids are grown, my wife and I decided to preserve this area. So this is what we did. We don't need the money. We don't need neighbors. And, so we were going to put birding outposts out there. So that's the backstory to this. But in order to do this, I had to buy lots 16 and 17 to make it contiguous. Otherwise, the Nature Conservancy and the Gulf Coast Conservation Society would not touch it. So I had to go back to square one, buy that, and move on. And now each lot, which is not a lot anymore, it's a moot point, is doubled in price. So if I could get out of here without getting killed or caught, I'd be happy to pay the 23,870 without any increase, because as of January 1st, 2021, it's going to be a whole nother ballgame. Correct, right?
Yeah,
Understand.
I
All
think,
right. So now your time just ran out. So
Okay.
now the district gets 1 minute for closing.
Cindy, all I'm gonna say is, I don't have a closing. I think you guys have heard everything.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sit here if y'all have any questions.
Okay. Mr. Mangeris, you have 1 minute for your final closing.
I appreciate your time, and again, if I'll take the hit at the 23,870 for the year, and then I guess I'll revisit this January 1st on the replat. So I'm hoping that I don't get too much.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So
Cindy?
now, yes, what, Charlie?
Are we in our time now?
We're getting ready to be there.
Okay.
So now we're in our 5 minutes for us to deliberate and come up with our answer.
Okay, now if you take the numbers precisely, with the 10,000 square feet instead of 18,000, it would reduce the carded amount by 22,620 and bring it down to 28,010. The value last year was 23,870. Given the situation with him putting it back to ag, I don't think I want to quibble over the $5,000 difference between the two and say
I
just roll
agree.
it back to last year.
I agree.
I agree. We
My
roll it back to-
suggestion was gonna be exactly what you're saying, Charlie. Let's just roll it back to, because
He's already indicated he's comfortable with the 23,870. That's my opinion is let's go there.
and there's always gonna be erosion. I mean, it's like, why are we?
And this decision we make on this property really is going to affect what we do with the rest of the properties, but.
Yes, but we have to at least go through each one of them and open up the case.
I understand that.
And
but
make
what
the
I'm saying
motion.
is we're in agreement that we're all in agreement that we'll roll back this property, which may affect other properties, to the last year's evaluation.
I
Correct?
agree.
I agree. I think we're all there. We just have to go through the
Mr. Mangiaras,
Okay.
Mr. Mangiaras,
Yes, sir.
are you happy with this?
Yeah,
If this carries over to the other accounts,
yeah, I'm happy with it all the way down the line.
Okay,
very good.
so I make a
Thank you.
motion on account, I'm sorry, Charlie. I make a motion on account 64768, based upon what we heard from the district and also from the property owner. I make a motion, and taking into consideration incorrect appraised market value, the appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and any change in use of land that might affect the total valuation, that we lower the 2020 value to 23,870.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This case is closed. Opening case number 2020-958, account 64767. Ray?
And remember, he said he'd like the district to go first, but I'm not sure I guess we have to.
If he's already agreed to last year's values, can't we just go ahead
Can we
and
just make motions?
make those motions to go right through these as last year's values? Is that okay?
Mr. Mangiaras, are you in agreement with last year's value for this property?
Yes, sir, I am.
Very
Okay,
good.
So
Now we
I-
can proceed.
okay, and this is 958.
This is 958.
Okay, on account number 64767, I make a motion based upon what we heard from the district and from the property owner that taking into consideration incorrect appraised market value, the appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and any change in use of land appraised, that we lower the total 2020 value on account number 64767 to 23,870.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Closing case 958. Opening case 2020960. Account 64766.
I make a motion on account number 64766, based upon what we've heard from the district and from the property owner, and taking into consideration the incorrect appraised market value and that the appraisal ratio exceeds the median level of appraisal and any other change in use of land appraised as ag use. I make a motion on account 64766 that we lower the 2020 value to $25,830.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Case closed. Opening case number 2020-961. Account 64765.
I'm going to make a motion on account 64765, based upon what we heard from the district and from the property owner, taking into consideration incorrect appraised market value, the appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and the possibility of any other change in use of land, that on account 64765, we lower the total 2020 value to $25,130.
Second,
I'll
Second.
second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Case closed. Next case, opening case on 2020-962, account 64764.
On account 64764, I'd like to make a motion based upon what we've heard from the property owner and also the district, taking into consideration incorrect appraised market value and the possibility of the appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and also any change in use of land which might affect the value. On this account 64764, I'd like to make a motion that we lower the total value for 2020 to $25,610.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Case closed. Opening case 2020-964, account number 64763.
On account 64763, I'd like to make a motion based upon what we heard from the district and from the property owner, excuse me, taking into consideration the incorrect appraised market value and the appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and any other change in use of land which might affect the total valuation. I make a motion on this account 64763 that we lower the total valuation on the property to $33,530.
Second.
Second,
I seconded.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Case closed. Opening case number 2020-965.
Hey, Charlie,
Yes,
are you guys checking that 2018 value every time and not just using the same number every time?
no, we're using the sheet that Val gave us.
And did Val give you a sheet that has the 18 value on it?
Yes,
No, it's the 19.
19 value.
Oh, the 19 value. That's
Yeah.
the same thing. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I just opened 965, account 64762.
On account 64762, I make a motion based upon what we heard from the district and from the property owner, taking into consideration the incorrect appraised market value, the appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and any other change in use of the land which might affect the valuation. On account 64762, I make a motion that we lower the 2020 value to $20,150.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, now, not knowing why, but we got to go back to page 1 because we finished the 8:30 docket and we're now moving
Right.
into the 10 o'clock docket.
All right.
Correct.
So we go back to page 1 and open case 2020-937, account 64769.
I'm lost.
Cindy.
Yeah, I just have to find, oh, there's page 1. Okay, because I had page 2, but I had to go back to page 1.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Wait, so
Page
Charlie,
one, number
tell me
one.
the account again.
64769.
First one on the page one, Cindy.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, on account, I'd like to make a motion on account 64769, based upon what we heard from the district and from the property owner, based upon incorrect appraised market value, appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and any other change in use of the land which may affect the total valuation. On my motion, I would like to lower the total 2020 value to $23,420.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, opening the hearing on case 2020-947, account 64770.
On account number 64770, I'd like to make a motion based upon what we've heard from the district, also the property owner, taking into consideration the possibility of incorrect appraised market value and appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and any other change in use of the land which might affect the total valuation. On this account 64770, I make a motion that we lower the total value for 2020 to $23,310.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Case is closed. Opening case number 2020-948.
Did we already do that one, Charlie, or not?
I don't think so.
Oh,
It's 10 o'clock. I tried not to do any 10 o'clock.
Oh, you know what? You're right. No, it was me. I by mistake was on this one. So never mind. I was trying, Charlie, but okay. Sorry.
Account number 64771. Cindy, you have to understand, I made a mistake in 1974.
And you'll never make another one again?
Never again.
Dang, you're good, Charlie.
You want to make a
that
motion?
was great.
Yes, I do. I want to really make a motion on account 64771, based upon what we heard today from the district and from the property owner, taking into consideration the possibility of incorrect appraised market value, that the appraisal ratio may exceed the median level of appraisal, and any other change in use of the land which may affect the total valuation. So I make the motion on account 647. I'm
Second.
sorry. Wait, hold up, Kathy. I make a motion
Did you
on
make,
account.
did you make the motion in?
I make a motion on account 64771 that we lower the total valuation for 2020 to $23,760.
Second.
Awesome.
All in favor?
Oh,
Aye.
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 I,
Case is closed. Okay, we're going now to page 2, top of the page.
got it.
Opening case 2020-949, account
I'm sorry.
64772.
What page are you on?
2,
Page 2, number 1.
Page
top of the
2.
page.
I don't know what I needed, page 2. Okay, go ahead.
Did you say the account number, Charlie?
64772.
Awesome. And on that account, I'd like to make a motion on account 64772 based upon what we all heard today from the district and from the property owner, taking into consideration the possibility of an incorrect appraised market value and the appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and any other change in use of land which might affect the total valuation. On this motion, I'd like to lower the 2020 value for account 64772 to $27,840.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Case closed. Opening case 2020-950, account 64773.
On that account, I would like to make a motion on account 64773, based upon what we heard today from the district and also the property owner, taking into consideration the possibility of incorrect appraised market value, that the appraisal ratio exceeds the median level of appraisal, and any other change in use of the land use. So I make a motion that on account 64773, we lower the total valuation on this property to $29,160.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I,
Now, by my tally, Mr. Manjaris, I think we got them all.
Thank you for your time and,
wait,
Hang on a second.
Wait, hold
wait
up.
a second. I think 966 and 967 are his as well. Mr. Michael,
correct,
did you buy those from David Crowd?
correct.
Okay,
What year did he buy them?
this year,
In June.
this year.
Yes, ma'am, June 1st or May 11th, I think was the closing date.
He could still fight that because, okay, all right. So
Okay, Cindy.
good catch, Ramona.
Yeehaw.
Let's do the same with these as we did the others.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, opening case number 2020-966, account number 64775.
On that account number 64775, I make a motion, based upon what we've heard from the district and also from the property owner, taking into consideration the incorrect appraised market value and the appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal and any other change in use of the land. I make a motion that we lower the total value on this property on account 64775 for 2020 to $45,000.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Case closed. Opening case number 2020-967, account number 64774.
I make a motion on account 64774, based upon what we heard from the district, also from the property owner, taking into consideration incorrect appraised market value, possibility of the appraisal ratio exceeding the median level of appraisal, and any other change in use of the land being appraised, that on this account 64774, we lower the total 2020 value to $45,000.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
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 May I ask a question? This is Michael Manteris. May I ask, what was the appraised value on it for 2020? I never got any of that information.
127.
127 for one?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
127, 720, the other one was 123.
Thank you.
Mr.
Okay,
Manager, you knew which ones those were, right? Those last two?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool.
we're done,
Yes, sir.
and this hearing is closed.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Mr. Manjaris?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are done. No, don't sit down. You're done. You get to leave now.
Okay, great.
But you should get something in the mail that, restates those, the new valuations on those properties.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
addition, either in that mailing or while you're there up in the front office, there is a survey that's regarding your experience with the appraisal review board, which is the 5 of us.
Right.
And we would really appreciate if you would take the time and fill out that survey and turn it back in.
I will be my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Beth said we're done for the morning, nothing till 1:30, just so you know.
Yeah, we're in recess till 1:30.
Okay, see you then.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay. How do I now proceed?
All right.
Done the county stuff.
Cool.
See you guys
1:30.
later.
Hey guys, are you still there?
Yes.
Yes.
My doctor called me a minute ago, and that was what all that damn ringing was about. Well, it kept ringing till I found the mute button. Are 3 of you gonna be here tomorrow morning?
Yes,
I'll be here.
I will too.
Cindy?
Yes, I will be here.
Okay,